thunder, feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, thunder, feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, thunder, thunder.
Just playing. What's up, everybody? Davey, VIP Vapors, Payson, Utah. We're going to do a product review today. We're actually going to do two because it's been a minute since I've done one. Hopefully you guys are all subscribed to our YouTube channel by now. We're going to be putting product reviews up every single week on the latest and greatest in the vape game. So today we're doing two, like I said. One of them is going to be for anybody in your life that wants to quit smoking and just looks at every single, maybe any mod you have or any mod a friend has, and they look at it and they're just like, that just seems way more technical than I want to go. Like, lighting a cigarette is just easier. Have them watch this video because I'm about to help them find the easiest vape they've ever used. Okay, so the first one we're going to talk about today is the Phix stick by MLV. This is the package that's going to come in. It uses a C-cell ceramic coil, which means you never have to replace an atomizer. To a new vapor, I know you don't know what an atomizer is, that's okay. To an experienced vapor, you know what an atomizer is. And you know that it can sometimes be a pain in the ass when you get an atomizer short or a low resistance reading, or when a coil just flat out burns out on you. That happens from time to time. These are revolutionary. Okay, there's a lot of similar ones out there, like the Jewel, the Rolo, the Badge, all those different ones. You're going to take it out of the box. This is it. This is the entire setup. Now, why I want to talk about why this is so incredible is because there is no external battery. It's an internal battery. It comes with a USB charger that you plug in right there. So you don't have to worry about batteries. You don't have to worry about ohms or amps or any of that shit. You just have the Phix stick. The second greatest thing about this is if you're a smoker and you're done with it and you want to vape, but you're like, every vape I see is messy and it's sticky, which, side note, they don't have to be. You can fix those problems. But if you're one of those people and you're just like, that's just, I don't want to have to drip juice, I don't want to have to fill my stuff up, cool, come get a Phix stick. Because all these are, this is the actual device itself. Just this. Charge it from the bottom, and then it's got a hollow hole in the top with your connections on the bottom. Then these come individually. This is called a Phix pod. So like I said, you never touch juice, ever, with the Phix. The Phix, it's an all internal device. So you have your pod with, I think there's about 6 flavors. You can get different flavored pods. So if you're a smoker and you're like, I smoked menthols, cool, get there's one called Ice, and there's also a spearmint one, which is the one I really like. There's hard strawberry, there's butterscotch, there's even like an original tobacco flavor if you want to stick with that flavor. There's also no buttons on this thing. There's no wattage. You don't need to worry about like, oh, is this running too hot? When do I push the button? Nothing. You just breathe in and that's it. That's literally all it takes. So that is the first product review for the Phix stick all internal kit. Come in and check them out. I call it my movie theater mod. You slide that in your pocket. It doesn't produce a ton of cloud, but it delivers you the nicotine instantly. To get you off the cigarettes, this is my #1 suggestion for anyone who wants to quit smoking. It's the easiest thing to use you will ever find. Now, we're gonna talk to the more experienced vapors, and anyone who knows the vape game and anyone who knows me personally knows I'm a Sigelei fanatic. I love everything Sigelei has ever come out with the exception of maybe 2 mods. And Sigelei has just released a new one. And yeah, it's my favorite. This is the Sigelei Top1 dual battery 230 watt regulated box mod. Let's dig in, shall we? So you're gonna come and check them out. They're coming in 3 colors. There's a gray, white, and like a rainbow blast. Like, that one's really cool. You should check that one out. Come in, check them out. They're in these awesome tins, right? After you open up your tin, you're gonna have like your certificate of authenticity, you're gonna have your warranty card, you're gonna have your user guide, and you're gonna have your manual. All good things to have. Then you remove the protective foam padding. That just keeps your display from not getting scratched up. There she is. Oh, now I'm gonna be honest. At first, when I saw this, I was like, that is a pretty strange shape. And it is. Let's be real. This is a very different shape than most of the mods you see on the market today. Most of them are square, you know, like a box mod, right? Box mod, I get it. Sigelei figured out that when you hold something, the top of your hand is always bigger than the bottom, but more importantly, the bottom creates a triangle. It doesn't create a circle, it doesn't create a square, it creates a collapsing cone. That's what they did with this revolutionary design. Other companies have tried to use the same idea, like the Rev has a similar design to it, but if you look at it, it goes from wide to narrow. So when you hold it, it fits perfect in your hand, and the thing looks like a damn Rolex. Like, it's classy as hell. This one, like I said, is the gunmetal. It's got a black carbon fiber grip on both sides, and it's actually a texturized grip, so you do get a good handle on it. Your fire button is on the side right there. Super clicky, which I really like. Before we throw some batteries in it, the second thing I want to show you is they centered your 510 connection, so it's not, when you screw something onto it, it's not off to one side. There's not going to be any like wobbling if you set it down. It's going to be flat, right? So front of it, side, and back. They got that dope ass Sigelei Top1 badge. It's all reflective. It's just good looking overall. But let's dive right into it. So the bottom, you've got good ventilation for your batteries. That's a big thing to look for, and not a lot of people do. Your batteries need to stay cool while they're being used. But listen to this. So it's a bottom battery load, just like a lot of the SMOC stuff, a lot of the IPV stuff. But listen, did you hear that? That is a extra locker pin in your battery door to keep your batteries in. So if this goes in your pocket, it's not just going to randomly slide open and do whatever it damn well pleases. No, so you got to slide it open, and there you go. Positive and negative. So let's slap some batteries in here so you guys can see the display, because my favorite thing about these are the GUI functions. You're gonna clip it in, she's gonna turn on. Now while it's loading up, I want to talk about how crystal freaking clear the display screen on this thing is. Look at this. I have an old phone, it's not a good camera, but you can see how clear that display is. But what I was telling you about with the GUI functions, it's similar to what Snowwolf did with the V-Fang. But if you don't like the way that looks, the way that display is set up, all you do is you go into your menu settings, you go to set, you go down to your GUI function. You can have it be that display, or that display. So say we want to run with that, we just selected it. This one is going to be more like an odometer on your car, or a speedometer. So I really dig that. Now, wattage up and down is super easy to use. Like I said, it's a 230 watt max output. That's a lot of power. I'm not saying that's what you need to hit it at, but still pretty good power. I, just for the purposes of this video, am going to take my original, authentic, old school Hellboy RDA. I'm going to thread it on there. That's what's great about these newer mods that are coming out. Like, you can use tanks or RDAs on them. they all have that low resistance reading. If your build is way too hot, it's gonna let you know. So we just threaded her on there, looking pretty good. Just went to fire it, and it immediately recognizes my ohms, my watts, and my amps. I'm digging that. And this thing fires quick. It has that Instafire chipset in it, so there's no ramp time. There's no like, wait, getting warmer. Okay, now I've got my hit. No, this goes quick. So, and like I said, it is kind of cool because it does act like a speedometer. You'll actually see it raise up as you fire, which I just really dig. If you're interested, come check them out, because this is going to be the next biggest mod. I promise you, everyone is going to have one of these. And for being Sigelei, because let's be honest, Sigelei was, and probably always will be, the Cadillac of box mods. And back in the day, like when I started vaping, they were pretty damn expensive. I think I paid like $200, maybe $250 for my original Sigelei 150. These are not 200 bucks. These aren't even 100 bucks. Come in here and we'll talk to you about how we can get you 20% off certain mods. So if you're not digging the Sigeleis and you want to go with, say, like a Snow Wolf or a Smock or, I don't know, an Osmotis, talk to us. Say, what's this I heard on your YouTube channel about 20% off a mod? That's all you have to do, and we'll know exactly how to help you. So, as far as a rating on this, I'm not even being biased just because I love Sigelei. I am giving this an easy 5 out of 5 stars because I have no beef with it. Zero. There is not one thing about this mod I would change other than the fact that I don't have enough of them. That's seriously about it. It's about the only thing I would change. Like I said, they're going to be coming in these tins. That's all you need to look for. And while you're in here, also check out the Phix stick, because obviously this is a dude who knows what he's doing and has been in the vape game for a minute. This is more, you know what, I'm done with cigarettes because they're gonna kill me. Let me try something, but I want to try something easy. Fix it up. It's great, like so easy to use, and there's zero chance of you screwing anything up. It's impossible. So that is this week's product review. It will be posted on our YouTube page, which is what I'm hoping you're watching it on right now. I will also try and post it on our Facebook page. And this is kind of a secret, but I'm going to let you know anyways. In a couple of weeks, we are doing a grand reopening celebration at VIP Vapors of Payson, because if you haven't been in here lately, you have no idea how much work we've done to this store. You'll come in and you'll think you're in a completely different store. We've done a complete remodel, and we want to celebrate that. We want to celebrate that with you guys by giving you the best deals possible. We're going to be giving away some insane gifts, and we're just going to mix it up. You know, we're not going to do the raffle. You know, like, you get used to it. I get it, man. Like, I'm the same way. When I go to stores, like, you get used to like the same old song and dance, as Steven Tyler would say. So we're mixing it up, and it's going to be fun, and I hope you guys can make it. And I'm very excited. I'm very excited, and I love you guys. Thank you so much for all your continued love and support. And that's it for this week's product review, the Sigelei Top 1. So come in and check them out. And as always, one love and vape on, babe. See you guys.